What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 build video. Now in this one I'm going to show you a build that is a counter to Heartbreaker. Definitely, you can post them, they won't be able to post you. Or if you just want to go into the DZ, maybe get some of the DZ exclusive items like, the Emperor's Guard or the Dark Winter, stuff like that. And you don't want to be detected, this is the perfect build for you as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now yes, we have the 3-piece Y'all gear, the 3 brand set bonuses, plus 10% hats protection, plus 5% weapon damage, plus 40% pulse resistance. Mask comes rolled with a max armor, critical hit chance, crit damage, and an 8.9 pulse resistance mod. Then our Grupo piece, chest piece, brand set bonus plus 15% critical hit damage, rolled with max weapon damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance with a 9.2% pulse resistance mod. Now I will say, okay, I've had this build together just about since day one. The one reason I haven't put it out yet is because I've been farming my butt off for a 10% pulse resistance mod. As we know, you want to be at 100% pulse resistance, and unless you have a 10% pulse resistance mod, unfortunately you're going to have to use 2 mods that will get you there, and you'll be over a little bit. So I'm still farming for it. Hopefully I get it, because if I do get a max pulse resistance mod, that's going to give me another 12% critical hit damage, since I will be able to replace one of these mods with a max crit damage mod. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully you've already gotten one though. But anyway, this chest piece has spotter on it, amplifies total weapon and skill damage by 15% to pulsed enemies. So always good to have that multiplicative damage on your build. Holster, max armor, crit chance, crit damage. Knee pads is the Fox's Prayer, max armor, 8% damage to target out of cover, 12% crit damage. Gloves, max armor, crit damage, crit chance. And of course my backpack is a Fenris. The 1 brand set bonus gives us plus 10% assault rifle damage, roll with max weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and a max crit damage mod. So I went ahead and went with Adrenaline Rush here, just to give us a little more survivability on this build. Because honestly, I know I see a lot of people with Vigilance, which is good, especially if you are planning on coming up behind people. But as more of a solo player, some of my clan members are starting to come back and I'm starting to go into DZ a little more with the team. But for the most part, I play solo a lot. So I'm not really going into DZ for PvP a lot. I will go in and do some, for me, this build is more of a stay off the radar, be a ghost in the DZ type of player, trying to just clear some landmarks, get some XP, and possibly get some DZ exclusive stuff. But if you're more of an ambush player, then, if you want to put Vigilance here, go right ahead. Again, like I said, this is just for a little bit of extra survivability. So what this talent does, whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times, cooldown is 5 seconds. And the guns we are using for this build is the Carbine 7. Max expertise level is at 10, so I'm plus 10% weapon damage there. Then it comes rolled with a max assault rifle damage, health damage, damage to target out of cover, and I put flatline on it, amplifies weapon damage by 15% to pulse enemies. After 3 kills, applies pulse to the next enemy you hit. This comes with a 2 crit chance mods, of course, the plus 20%. The plus 20 rounds, and the link laser pointer. And you can only get the link laser pointer if you have the technician specialization, which is one of the main reasons we are using that. And that is just by aiming your gun at an enemy, it automatically pulses them. So like I said, if you come against someone who's wearing Heartbreaker, you will be able to pulse them right off the bat. They will not be able to get pulse you at all. So they're not going to get any damage from their build. They can build stacks of bonus armor if they hit some headshots, but in PvP, when people are moving around a lot, it's pretty hard to get those headshots. But even if they do, you're just putting too much damage into them anyway. So for my secondary, because when you're talking about PvP, that's why I've got the Carbine 7. It's because you can sit back and beam people, especially if they have Heartbreaker, because they want to get in your face and get those stacks. So this allows you to keep your distance. Now, if they get close to you, this is just a way to put a lot of bullets in them very quickly. Because we have 1200 RPM, you'll be able to get those bullets in them real fast. And this one, again, plus 10% weapon damage from my expertise. And then also roll with max SMG damage, crit chance, damage a target out of cover. And again, I have flatline on this vector. Now this is the only vector that you can put the linked laser pointer on. That's why I'm using this vector. My other mods is a 2 crit damage mods and the plus 20 rounds. Now my skills is the decoy, just another way to go undetected in the DZ. And this one, of course, I have the skill tier from the specialization, plus 15% duration, plus 50% health, plus 15% threat. Mods on here, 7.5 health, 7.5 duration mod. Now, I'm interested to know what when I get this to max proficiency, exactly what it does, because I was curious on both of them. I only did it on my defender drone because, you know, that was more important to me to see what it does. And as you can see, it gives me more damage reduction. So this is my second skill. The skill tier gives us another plus 7% health and 5% damage reduction. Your upgrades will give you another 1% damage reduction per upgrade. And again, I'm expertise 10, so I get an additional 10% damage reduction. So the base damage reduction that I had on this before I used my expertise was 12.5. So it went from 12.5 PvP damage reduction to 13.8% once I upgraded it to level 10 expertise. Then for the PvE, damage reduction is 27.5. Then on this, the mods is 7.2% duration, 9.7% health, and 4.2 damage, which doesn't mean anything. I just don't have another mod for this. So let's go ahead and go over the specialization. Alright, so we have plus 1 skill tier, plus 12% damage to drones, skill proxies, and robotics. And the army kit also applies to all friendly skill proxies within 10 meters. And this is for the Artificer Hive. Then we have party members within 5 meters of your deployed and undisrupted skills are immune to shock and disruption. Gain 15% bonus armor while aiming a skill, and plus 50% pulse resistance. And then of course this is the linked laser pointer I was talking about. Technician laser pointer that pulses targets at which it's aimed, under barrel attachment for long rails. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take a look at our stats for our guns. So my Carbine 7 is sitting at 50% crit chance, 144 crit damage. Again, if you have a max pulse resistance mod, you'll be able to put another 12% crit damage mod on this build, like I said, and that will take you up to 156 critical hit damage. So I'm farming my butt off for it because I would definitely like to have that additional crit damage there. 75% headshot damage, 21% health damage. Then for our vector, 60% crit chance, 154 crit damage, and then we have 7% headshot damage. And then we can take a look at the pulse, and then we can see we are 108.1% pulse resistance. So again, completely immune from pulse. This build definitely does some work. You got some decent crit, you got a lot of multiplicative damage with the 30% from the chest piece in your gun by itself, and then the 8% from your knee pads. So you're at 38% multiplicative damage on this build. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you try this build out. If you run it different, let me know how you run it. Everyone's play style is different, so let me know in the comments how you guys are running this. I would love to hear it. That's all I've got. Hope you guys are doing good, staying safe out there. As always, my friends on YouTube, take it easy.